What up? Welcome everybody to Cheap Drinks and Cheat Code episode. I don't even know any.
Bro, it's 65. E3 is 9.
65, E3 is
In my head it rhymes. It doesn't fully rhyme, but in my head it's cool.
Right.
We got a sad one, boys. Moment of silence. We knew it was coming. Oh wait, we got Justin. We got Phil. And we got Brandon.
What up?
We all here. We all here. So I got too sad about this news. We knew it was coming though. Like I feel like I called it like 1,000 times. I was like, there's no way. But Sony at least did it right, where they hit you with some Zero Dawn, and then the next week they're like, my bad, homie. It's been confirmed that God of War is delayed to 2022. Yeah. This was all but confirmed. I feel like Jason Schreier, I think he's from Kotaku. I'm not 100% sure. Had an article he posted on Twitter like 3 weeks ago that was like, yo, this is all but confirmed. They just basically needed to tell us. But yeah, I mean, we knew, I feel like we knew it was gonna happen. Like, there's no time for this game and Zero Dawn to even come out in the same year at this point. I feel like even if the game was done, it would just, I feel like even if this game was done in the holiday with Zero Dawn coming out in the holiday, they'd be like, yo, just push it out until like March. And I feel like that's when it came out originally. It came out in that
it came out it got pushed into the start of the year, and then it it crunched something else that came out with it. Like there's another game that came out and it was like, yeah, we're gonna have this spot, and then they're like, guess what, God of War is moving there.
Yeah, so it's cool. I mean, I get it. Games are getting pushed back like crazy. You know, take the time they need. My biggest thing, and I feel like I'm going to talk about this next with Zero Dawn as well. How on earth? I get it. The PlayStation 5s are apparently hard to come by, but like, I can't see this game coming out for PlayStation 4. Like, I get it, but it made pros run hard. So I don't.
It's gonna be that jet engine feature.
Yo, I feel like unless they make it just like a super bare bones edition where it like shuts everything off, like, you know, ray tracing, lighting, blah 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 blah. I mean, I guess God of War ran fine on my Pro, but it definitely was, you know, a little bit more ho hum. Not even to mention it says PS4. It doesn't say PS4 Pro, which I would understand that, but it's like you're telling me I can bust out my slim PS4 and it play.
Well, I think when they talk about releases for games, they don't.
I mean, the PS,
the Pro or not.
Yeah.
And the launch, like the launch of the slim PS4, whichever one you have, that's not the Pro. You know, the game will be displaying at 1080p max. So.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But obviously, the reasoning was just the normal thing. Yo, we want it to be this best game ever, which I get it. I'm with it. God of War was bonkers good. Take your time. Hopefully it comes out earlier 2022, not like holiday 2022. Yeah, that's just a good time to release games. Everyone's relaxed after the 7 Call of Duties that came out in the winter, and you know, you can get back into gaming and stuff. So I'm really excited for it. I kind of predicted it in the first place, so I wasn't like, you know, oh no. It definitely throws off my game of the year because that would have been most anticipated. So now I don't even know. I'm excited for Deathloop, but they keep pushing it back, so I don't even know. I'm excited for Zero Dawn. I don't know. Yeah, how do you guys feel? Any closing thoughts?
I mean, it's gonna be good. It's like a fine wine. You gotta wait for it.
Yeah.
You know,
I like that.
And I mean, I understand why they want to put it like on PS4 and not just make it a PS5 exclusive. This whole semiconductor chip shortage and people not still working, like trying their hardest to even get a PS5. And I mean, it's pretty like normal to do anyway. Like normally they keep the previous like system alive for a good year or so people can fully transition before they cut it off. Now I say that when there's games like Returnal that are, you know, PS5 exclusives already, but it's still like on the line of tradition to keep those earlier consoles alive, just because, you know, some people are going to wait and they want to get game sales. Like, sure, the PS5 is, you know, is selling like hotcakes to people, and there's, you know, people that buy them from scalpers and stuff, but there are also people that just don't care, but they, you know, want to play those games. They don't want to have to wait.
that sums it up for me. I don't think
The more you know.
And the more you know.
Yeah.
All right.
I just
Moving
hope it comes out early. But moving on.
You know.
Indeed.
What we got? PlayStation box. The PlayStation box.
We just talked about it. Let's talk about
Yeah.
it again.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So this one's interesting. After the Zero Dawn stuff of last week, I feel like that was last week. Time flies, man. What's his name? Herman Hulst, the PlayStation Studios head. He said this, and I just thought this was very interesting to me because it's just kind of like in quotes here. We think that we're on track to release Horizon Zero Dawn this holiday season. He said it isn't quite certain, and they're working as hard to confirm it as soon as they can. So it's not confirmed, and I feel like I mentioned this when that latest gameplay thing, they didn't even do a date. They didn't do a 2021. They were just like
They just
Horizon.
Bro.
So that's all I got. That's all I got for that. I'm like, yo, I think that'd be a huge like, oh man, if that doesn't come out this year, because then like I said, then one doesn't come out. Now God of War, they're not coming out at the same time, so now Zero Dawn is March, and God of War is when. So it's just like that. I feel like that'd be a huge blow because I don't know how many exclusives Sony has left in the tank. Obviously, like Deathloop, but that's also PC. But that's October. But that's not like a benchmark PlayStation exclusive like this. But at least I like them getting ahead of it and being like, "Hey, bro, we trying." I'd rather that than like they confirm it and then
Yeah, it was probably just because of all the
confirm
hype.
and push back.
Yeah. But
Like
COVID
said,
is like,
Shitsuman just said like that's basically gonna sum up everybody's like big disappointment if Forbidden West gets pushed back, and then let's say they're like, yeah, that's coming out closer to the holiday season. Well, then that means God of War is definitely not coming out until like the following May. But then if it's not fully done and then they push it back, and then it's like you're waiting 2 whole holiday seasons to play the only 2 games that you buy a PS5 for.
pretty much. It'll be very interesting. Like I said, I'm excited that they at least mentioned it. Like, hey, we're trying our best, but hopefully they nail it. That's all I got. Like, hopefully they do.
I mean, at least we have Ratchet and Clank coming in like a week or 2.
Yeah, I was actually talking about that with Rob. Rest in
2
peace.
weeks.
It's June 11th. Yeah.
June 11th.
It also would have been Back for Blood too.
Rip.
That game was gonna be fun. Brandon was gonna be shooting us all in the back, telling us to duck.
Taking all that thunder fire.
You guys should be getting out of my way, and then he's just throwing us down.
Why don't you guys have any damage? Why do I have 7 pickup? What's going on?
But yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed. I just wanted to get that out there in the ether and talk about it a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Well, next up.
Yeah, this one's interesting. This just released today. It's just I already put this in speedrun I think a couple of weeks ago, but I just wanted to quickly and quietly run through E3. Not Summer's Game Fest, not Nintendo Tree House, whatever that thing is called. But this is just what E3 has, and this is pretty much it. I can't imagine them adding much more. So, in June we got the broadcast starts at 1. They got their opening conference. I got Ubisoft, Gearbox, as well as a session with GamesBeat. I don't even know what that is, but that's going on. That's all Saturday. Sunday we got it's on again. We got Microsoft and Bethesda, which is that weird that it says Microsoft and Bethesda? I know they usually are BFFs most E3s anyway. Like Fallout was always shown by Xbox and stuff like that. But it's like exactly. So it should just be called Microsoft.
So
it's a different studio.
I was listening to something about this, and what it probably is that it's because Bethesda doesn't have enough to show to have a full show.
I mean, that's fair.
They're just gonna hop on with Xbox and show most likely 2, maybe 3 things.
Yeah, because that's that Elder Scrolls like game, right? That's like the one that they're working on.
Starfield. Yeah, I would imagine we get a Starfield.
Oh, they're working on Starfield.
I think we'll get some kind of gameplay from Starfield, something, and then some kind of update on Elder Scrolls. They don't have to do like it's coming out next year, but like they should definitely be like, hey guys, this is an update.
I mean, I think they already said not to. I thought they said not to even expect the new Elder Scrolls in 2022.
Which
like
I would
they
just like something
literally
official.
showed a splash screen with a, you know, like I don't know, it was like a world map, but it wasn't even like, it could be a world map for anything. It's probably not even for that game, but they just wanted to put the logo. Like, we know about this, but I don't know if they've even touched it.
Yeah, that was a really disappointing E3 from them. The year they went Starfield, Elder Scrolls, and then it was like, yo, 4
All
years
title
later.
screens.
Yeah, it's like 4 years later. What do you mean? But we'll see. But that's at 1, and then we got the Square Enix, which I have no idea what they're going to show off. And then we got the PC game stuff, the Future Game Show, Warner Brothers, which I'm hoping to get some Suicide Squad versus the Justice League gameplay, which I think would be cool. Back for Blood stuff is also going to be on there, and 24 Entertainment. I don't know what they do. And then Monday, we got Take-Two, Mythic Games, Freedom Games, Razer, Capcom. They have like a little thing going on. And then Verizon and Intellivision. Yeah. And then Tuesday last, because Nintendo always does their stuff last. You got their Treehouse thing. And then you got the Bandai Namco, Eureka Games.
New Tekken for show. New
Tekken,
consoles, new
whatever, bro, has been going on. Don't even get me started on Tekken. Don't give me that. Don't even
You know
give me
what?
that rant. Don't
Virtua Fighter 5 is coming out, and that's been a dead like fighting game for a while.
Yeah, but yeah. So we'll see. Razer will come out with like a new gaming chair or something. I didn't put this on here because I didn't think it was worth like mentioning. But did you guys see the I guess it is worth mentioning, the Pokemon, like all the art, like the cases came out. The games,
or Brilliant Diamond and
and the other one, they all came out. So that's interesting. I don't know if I care about Pokemon anymore.
And there was
games.
I mean, there was a lot of people are upset because there was leaked game footage and it looked worse than the Pikachu and Eevee.
They look like thumbs running around in that Brilliant whatever. And I was actually low-key interested because I never played that one in the original. But I think I'm too old and Pokemon's too brain dead and easy for me to play it anymore. It's like,
unless you play competitively.
Yeah, it's just like I'm the water gym. It's like, okay, I'm gonna bring one electric type and just hose everyone in here. Pun intended. Pun intended. But yeah, that's what we got. That's E3 in a nutshell. I think there's going to be stuff going on around there as well, but I just thought that was cool. Like, that's pretty much it. That's finalized. And that's a couple of good things. Like Sunday, I'll be watching that at 1 o'clock, going ham. And then Tuesday for sure. Those are the 2 big days for me. Do you guys have anything that you're particularly excited about? Looking forward to? Maybe some Zelda Breath of the Wild action? Some
Breath of the Wild 2. Metroid Prime 4. It's gonna happen.
Shut up. Phil, shut up.
It's gonna happen.
They're gonna be like, sorry guys, it's in development again. The 3rd time we had to it's gonna skull and bone.
We re-envisioned it.
Yeah.
I think Sega's gonna come out randomly during a show.
Dreamcast
They're gonna be like
2.
Dreamcast 2. It's happening. It's happening. I think within television's gonna is bringing out their new console, which actually has been rumored for a while. And then Dreamcast 2, and it's gonna be great.
I mean, if Magnavox was showing up, I'd be like, ooh, we getting into
Sega's
console.
like, we're partnering with Google and Stadia to bring to you the newest Dreamcast. It only streams. But yeah, all right. I just thought that was interesting, and get that hype train. That's like 2 weekends from now, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. So
no bad, no bad. Alrighty,
yeah, buddy.
Moving on.
All right, we don't have to talk too much about this. Justin and Schnitzel don't really care about it, but Battlefield June 9th reveal.
Pretty basic.
There's gonna be let me paint the picture for you. Close your eyes. There's gonna be a field. There's gonna be dudes with guns. They're gonna be shooting. It's gonna be like it's gonna be a Christopher Nolan movie. Macy's gonna be going everywhere.
There will be lens flares. A lot of lens
A
flares.
whole bunch of lens flares. They're gonna be like, by the way, there's no story and there's a battle royale by, and then they're gonna run off the thing.
That's all I need. I really don't care about a story.
What? Dude, you admitted the stories were really good. What are you talking?
They
They
used
were
to be.
good, but I don't care if it gets one or not. I need a new modern day Battlefield game.
It's not going to be modern day. It's going to be World War point. It's going to be the Cold War. They're just going to be like stealing briefcases and shit.
The last 2 like Battlefields, like I normally like to just like go through the campaigns, like especially Battlefield 4's was pretty fun, but the other 2 like 5 and Battlefield 1, I couldn't get into them at all.
Oh, I loved 1 and 5. The little short stories. I thought they were
stories
cool.
Couldn't do it.
Nothing beats 1 where you get the meme clip of a dude like jumping off of a blimp like mid-tier. Like I saw a dude jump off the blimp into a plane and like get in it and just keep it pushing. So it's it's cool. June 9th, that's I don't know, sometime
next
week.
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, yeah. So we'll talk about it Thursday for shizzles. And we'll see what's going on.
Another thing, but it says here in this article, this is gonna be the biggest team ever to work on a Battlefield game.
Ooh,
that's so that they can get it done.
Yeah, probably.
We stopped working on Battlefront.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Battlefront's been dead.
We gave Battlefront to the Sith. All right, moving on. Nintendo Treehouse.
Yeah, I feel like this deserved its own thing, as well, I guess, because I put the other thing in last minute. But yeah, 40-minute direct. We kind of already talked about this because I fling in the other thing in the first place. So does anyone have anything extra? Schnitzel's super excited for Nintendo news.
Yeah, I mean,
well,
we didn't talk about it on the podcast call, but the pop-ups from the Nintendo Switch Pro on Amazon. I don't know if you guys saw that or not.
I did forget to add that to the docs. Yeah, it got deleted immediately.
Yeah, it got deleted immediately, but we got pictures and we got
a price though, right?
Yeah, I think it was a price like I think it was $600.
Yeah, it's gonna give. There's no way it's gonna have like a dope OLED top of the tier screen. We'll see what it does. I'll buy it because I suck, but it would definitely have to be good.
Yeah, well,
like it would have to be worth $600.
I'm just that's exciting for Nintendo because when you get a Nintendo console, you get new Nintendo games. You don't get like, I don't know, like a DLC for something. You know what I mean? Like I'll get a new Mario Maker and I'll be able to actually like buy it and play it first day.
4 and 5 is more understandable. So that's fine.
Yeah, I agree. 6 is I didn't. That's.
I thought it was $5.99 whenever I saw the picture, but
I believe you. It is a leak too, so that could be random.
Yeah, I mean, like $600 is a grip for a mobile game, for a mobile game system. Okay, even if it has an OLED and like a super good processor and all, it has the bells and whistles. That's hefty for something I can put in a pocket.
Yeah, but they're Nintendo.
You ain't putting that shit in your pocket. What pocket you got?
It's cargo shorts. Same ones you got.
Yeah, but yeah. I would. Oh, you go ahead, Phil.
I'm just saying, like the whole thing of like dropping a new game, like it would be like, yeah, we have the new Nintendo Switch, the Super Nintendo Switch. That's what I want it to be called.
I know.
I agree with Phil.
Comes out, and then it's also at its launch you can get Breath of the Wild 2, because Breath of the Wild was the launch game for the Switch. Right.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yep.
So Breath of the Wild 2
and then the Pokemon
and
RPG will
Switch
come out shortly after that, and you guys will never see anything else.
Yeah, because I mean, when Phil's completely right. When the Switch launched, it's one of the only launch games ever in my life that a launch console that launched with a like incredible launch game.
Right.
Like that, it's rare that they come out with that good of a game at launch. And
I mean, Xbox and Halo.
Did Halo 3 launch?
Halo 1. Yeah. Halo 1.
Oh, dude, I'm not. What am I? I don't remember that. That was like 20 years ago. I don't remember.
Yeah, I didn't say the only thing I would hope is that the Switch would have massive internal storage, because that was the biggest downfall with the Switch.
It didn't
when it came out. It didn't have it didn't have anything other than like the native stuff. So whenever we literally like on launch night had people picking up both the console and Breath of the Wild with no memory card, and it was like, bro, when you get home, I'm sorry, because you're not even gonna be able to install this.
It should be able to do like 1 or 2 games. But
I mean, I got mine like a year or 2 after launch, and I mean, it has pretty good storage, and then it just takes it like a micro SD card or an SD card. So
but people who weren't picking up a micro SD card, I'm pretty sure Breath of the Wild out of the box before compression or whatever, it wouldn't let you install the game fully.
I do agree.
It doesn't install. It plays it off the cart.
Maybe not.
No, I mean, that's how Nintendo Switch games work. They play off. If you get a physical version, it plays right off the cart. You don't install anything. You pop it in, and it's ready to go.
That's weird. Yeah, we had people who would come back the day after the launch and buy micro SD cards.
That solid state speed of a cart versus a disc is so much quicker, so you don't have to install.
I do think it's weird, the money you're spending on a console, it should come with it though.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Even the 360 came with something. I mean, it wasn't a lot back when it first launched, but
yeah,
You're good.
I'm just saying it would suck. Like if it is not a lot of storage, and you're somebody who only does digital games, which a lot of people do that. Yeah, then you're gonna have to like buy an SD card. But then you probably already bought the game you want to play digitally, and you're just picking it up physically. So you'd be like, I'm getting this and this SD card, which is really cheap to save everything onto.
I think the biggest defining factor for me is how well, like, I'm gonna need a side-by-side of each game, and if it, I can't imagine it being strong enough to make a difference, because the way Nintendo makes games, they don't make them graphically intense. I just, unless they're like, yeah, I feel like they all run at like 22 frames. Like I just feel like it doesn't matter.
But if it's beefier, then the ports will be better, like The Witcher, Apex, stuff like that.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And yeah, they don't really Nintendo, exclusives, like the stuff they make isn't graphically
But emotionally.
what up there, but colorfully they have amazing color, and that's what really sells them. Like Mario and Breath of the Wild look beautiful, even though they're not 4K or textures or anything. They're more beautiful than some like high-end PS4 games I've played. So.
But with a stronger console, they should be able to put. I mean, since it's like their their polygon count or whatever you want to say, like in their games is pretty low. Like they could up-res those games, and I mean, Breath of the Wild in 4K on an OLED would be pretty wild.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But, alrighty. Let's get now.
Let's get it. More E3 stuff. I use E3 as a broad thing, and we already talked about E3. This is not E3, but it is pre-E3. I got you. That's a bitch.
The pre-3.
Yeah, so Koch Media is doing a primetime gaming stream on June 11th, which is the Saturday. And this is it. This is it. Dead Island 2. Let's get it. We got it. Let's go. But they own IPs such as, it's right in here, we have Saints Row, Dead Island 2, Time Splitters. Those are the big ones. Like, they're having a showcase. They're gonna show off something. They also do like Shenmue 3. I feel like that was in popular as it was supposed to be, but I'm not into those games. But this is super interesting if any of the three I just named, Time Splitters, Dead Island, or Saints Row, gets a new game. So
These
Dead
guys
Island's-
don't.
Huh?
These guys don't do Shenmue. Shenmue's by Sega.
They own Deep Silver, who publishes Shenmue.
But yeah, I mean Shenmue's
Big brain.
a Sega game.
Big brain.
I mean, I'm just reading what it says here. It says they own the people that make it. I don't know if it.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, okay.
Talk to Adam
pretty sure.
Bankhurst,
Okay.
who wrote the article. It was last
Okay.
updated
Oh
on
well,
the 30th
but
of
yeah, because I'm
I would like a new
Pretty
Dead
sure.
Island game. That's what I
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, I liked Dead Island 1 a lot.
Saints Row
Is that the dude like with the chainsaw and the hockey stick? He's like running around.
No, that
In the
is
mall? Is that
Dead Rising.
that's Dead Rising.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Dead
was
Island.
also fun.
I don't know if I've seen this.
Dead Island's a bit like Dying Light, which I think we're about to talk about.
Yeah.
But
Probably.
it's a first-person like zombie survival horror game.
Yeah, you were
It's-
on
it's
like
really
a
good.
like a resort island kind of thing, like a vacation, and it all kind of broke out.
And it had a lot of like weird RPG elements because you could like get like a lightning staff and like smack a
Yeah.
zombie in the head. But
Was there a version of this that was like a top-down?
no.
Yes.
I played like a
so-
I played like a
Maybe.
beta or a demo on Steam that had like
there
was
is
like
there's
top-down RPG.
a free demo that was like this top-down thing that was alongside Riptide, which was like a
yeah.
side off. And they were going to push for it. There's like this demo, and then they never made it. And then they also never made Dead Island 2. So
Yeah, it's gone through like 8 developers. So hopefully, because every time it gets brought up, they're like, yeah, we're doing it, bro. Like, so I think it'd be cool. The concept of it was really like cool, like the way. Don't even get me started, bro.
All right, let's talk about some Dying Light.
Yeah, man. I think I breaking news this last week. Like I was like, yo, it got a release date, bro, October. I feel like that's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it did get new gameplay. You can play it if you want. It's like 8 minutes, so I figured you didn't. But if people want to watch it, they can. The biggest thing I wanted to laugh at is the LED statue man, because it's always funny to see what comes in these like $4,000 premiere packages. Did you guys actually watch the?
Yeah, do we want to take a look at
preview?
it? We could take a look at it.
Yeah, you can. It was I skimmed through it, and I'm down. Like I was already down for the game when I first saw. Hopefully it's not as terrifying as the first one, because I was like, nah. But it looks really cool. This is a weird concept. Like, they like left development and just never gave a date, and then they finally like. So I'm super excited. That's gonna be a good holiday game.
The more I keep seeing of this Far Cry 6, the more goofier it's starting to look, and the less I'm starting to care.
I
Oh,
mean,
I'm
Far
getting
Cry
it.
is a little always.
I'm getting it.
A little goofy,
Like
but they
the
showed a
rest of the
weapon
world,
like
we had some
beginning of the
unforeseen
week
hurdles to clear.
where it's like this weird looking thing, and he just drops a bunch of CDs into it, and he's just shooting CDs
Let's
at people,
dive
and they're
into
like,
the open world of
That was in
Like 2.
That was in New Dawn, which was supposed to be the post-apocalyptic thing. So I guess they just brought it back.
they brought it back then.
The last slice of Dying Light 2 showcased the mission from the main storyline.
You get after those fuckers.
You saw how your decisions influenced the narrative and notably changed the environment. This time, we want to give you a broader look at the game and a sneak peek at some of the things we'll be talking about in upcoming months.
Does he have time to repack that parachute with
In
zombies?
Dying
chasing
Light
him?
2, you become
sure
Aiden
does.
Caldwell, an outsider trying to unravel a tangled mystery from his past. Its trail leads him to the city, probably the last bastion of mankind in the world.
Yeah, this bad boy comes out in December, so that's gonna be right in the holiday. So far, the holidays are looking like.
At first,
What did I just say
like
was
this
October? I
intense,
just said
brutal
something.
place will tear
your
you
game.
apart.
Yeah,
Then you
Deathloop,
meet the Night Runners,
this,
veteran survivors who help people
maybe
in better
Battlefield,
days.
depending on how that pans out.
By the way,
There's no way that's not gonna be the holiday. That's not gonna be like. I guess it could maybe be September.
night runners are gone.
Maybe.
Finished.
Maybe on Forbidden West.
And although it's not entirely clear
Yeah, we'll see.
who's just
I'm officially
you need allies
on
in the
team
dark.
not gonna get my hopes up. Like in my head, it's not coming out this year. And then if it does, I'll be like, that's fine.
And these are the modern Dark Ages. It's been 15 years since the apocalypse, and the world has changed.
I had this game on my Steam wishlist since it was announced.
But a new one
Should've been
built
sitting
on
on
its
there.
ashes.
Because a buddy and I like played through the first one co-op, and it was great. And we're like, we're gonna do it for the second one. We got it now. Put it on your Steam wishlist. It'll be like 2
The
years.
rules are broken, and weakness is punished. Every faction struggle for position in the city. Survivors pride themselves on being able to adapt to any circumstances
Fucking farm.
and cobble together safe zones almost everywhere. Peacekeepers,
Yeah,
loyal
meat
soldiers
corn.
who want to impose their version of law and order and trample all in their path. Renegades,
I walked into
ex-prisoners
work the
serving
other day. I
their
was like, y'all got
ruthless
any of them
purpose,
3080
seeking
Ti's?
to become
What's up?
sole rulers of the city.
I got laughed at.
We're
Nah,
up to
I like.
37.
I really like the
Use these factions to
faction
reach your goal.
concept. So hopefully that's not like a
Help or
gimmick
harm them
thing.
to
'cause a lot of
reshape
times
the
that can be
city to your
used
liking.
as-
Just remember, each faction contains complex characters.
Nosy Parker, ain't ya? Got some kind of bad habit of yours?
So, will you follow cold calculation or your heart?
The Bazaar needs good people. Help us and you'll find a home here.
Some in the city offer no chance for an alliance. Bandits, outlaws, and common thugs live only to plunder and kill, plunging the streets into chaos. Yet, nightfall scares all of them equally. Darkness changes the rules of the world.
Good night.
As the light fails, monsters crawl out of hiding to prey on the poor souls caught outside the safety of UV rays. Hordes of infected pour into the streets like decaying lava. The deadly spawn of 15 years of mutation and evolution.
That's gonna be an overview.
Your only escape? Exploit the city's verticality and flee to the roofs.
It's a good zombie game because it's like you really need to rely on like
Never
running.
safe from
Like, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to scrap off against like
in the daytime it's not too bad, but yeah, in the nighttime, like if you have to be out here, you should be doing it. Even the like basic ones are even tougher, which is I thought was always fun because you're like, is it getting sundown? No, it is, and I'm not near a safe house, and you're just booking it.
To explore them, you must tread carefully. But those brave enough to face the terrors of the night can loot a jackpot.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Luckily, you have all the tools you need to survive. Your extraordinary parkour skills allow you to navigate even the most treacherous terrain.
That's dope.
Yo, I was about to say, my man just yeeted.
Acrobatics to save your life. But often, you'll have to face your enemies head on. And then you have to be smart.
What do you think, Justin's bed?
Resourceful.
I really like it. It's really
And determined.
A little bit of bed time, what I thought it meant.
We worked hard on the essence of our
Yeah,
combat.
yo, guys, I think that
Meaty weapon is
people gotta
fun,
wait till
satisfying, and well executed. But even the most brutal fights can be tactical as well. You have multiple ways to hone your skills toward the gameplay style that suits you
like
best. It's up to
whole
you if
thing,
you focus
or
mostly
grapple
on
hook.
mobility and parkour,
Yeah, he just curb stomps
or
some brains
aggressive
out.
blunt force combat, or a crafty approach where the tools you've created get the job
I'm with
done.
it. Show off.
Every
Do you want to
ability
scroll
learn
over and show
can be a
off the
game changer and
DLC
possibly a new
pre-order
favorite
stuff?
move.
Trailer. It's just, you know, you got the coveted Phil Steelbook. You get a bunch of stickers. You know what I mean? You stick them all over your place. You got some posters. But if you play it, you'll see the LED, like, homie with a mallet axe, you know, I'm about to smack somebody up. And the way it glows is actually pretty cool because it's like the same style. So that's going to be like $700.
I just think it's funny that it's a UV light, like that street light's a UV light, and then the flashlight is a UV flashlight.
Yeah.
Going
It's
around
cool
putting
though.
all those stains in the bedroom.
I was
I
gonna
love
say,
it.
yeah. That's so funny.
He's like, no, turn on my statue.
No.
Don't do
Bro,
it.
you're
Yeah,
disgusting.
I think
Stickers. Is that a map rolled up?
But that about wraps it up for the news. We got a little bit of speed here.
Yeah. Let's see if this breaks everything that I made the other day.
No, I have faith in you, bro.
Me too.
Yeah, I got faith.
Hey, it's only partially broken. Because for
Yeah,
some
boy.
reason,
Is that
this-
Hogwarts?
Yeah, that's Hogwarts.
What? Oh, the dog?
Just
Yeah.
dog.
Hogwarts.
It's having a little bit of a hard time, Brandon. Just a little bit, but
Yeah, it's freaking out a little
It's
bit.
because well,
I
no,
got-
it's because Discord for some reason has this like weird bar at the bottom of it on my other monitor. It's
I got a
okay.
little bit of
Fix
I
it.
got a little bit of fill under me.
yeah, boy. But speed, real quick. I just wanted to talk about the 3080 Ti that came out this week. If you can get one, yes, Phil.
No, I was trying to touch Justin through the.
Yeah, he,
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
just can't be adults and ignore it. You gotta.
Of course not.
Teachers having a technical difficulty over here, and you guys are acting like
Gotta
I'm a
point it out.
substitute.
Yeah, but the 3080 Ti is like a hot fire. At $1,200, it blows. It blows just like everything out of the water. Like it just doesn't make sense. Like it literally is like double the power of my 2080.
Yeah.
So
we'll make
I will,
6 and it'll be
I
remarketed for $3,000. I mean,
I will be trying to get one as soon as possible.
that means I'm going to get a 20 series soon.
You and Brandon are both like,
Nah, dog. I'll just whip out that poster. I win anything. It don't matter. I'm low key
yeah,
just waiting
so-
until Josh planning on moving. I'm like, Josh, I'm gonna buy that house.
Pulls
yeah.
poster out.
It's bananas in the specs. It's 1200. The 3070 went on sale for $600.
Yeah.
So that's just like for free. So we'll see. Nvidia, you still can't get anything because of crypto miners and such. I feel like they're way harder to get than a next gen console. So
yeah, well, they have to deal with the semiconductor shortage too. So
yeah, so we'll see.
But if you want to like actually watch like, you know, a bit of a technical talk, there was a Computex thing Monday night. It's some, I guess, computer conference, and they gave a keynote, and you can hear all about these TI graphics cards and their teraflops and TensorFlops and stuff.
I don't want to get terror unless I can actually get my rock up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Them fliggity flops, yeah, boy. But last little bit, quick reel here. Ghost Runner is getting a PS5 and Xbox port this fall, September 28th. So if you were into that game, you really liked it, you like that, you know, running around stuff, you want to do it in 4K and you don't have a PC, you can do it. You can do it on PS5, which will be cool. If I might get it, if it's like, you know, I mean, $3 or something.
That's the limit. $3.
$3. But that's what we got. We got releasing relevant. I don't even want to talk about any of the games, but we'll do it. I'm here.
Irrelevant.
What is relevant? You know what I mean?
But where are we in this world?
World of Warcraft, Elder Scrolls, I guess.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls had another DLC.
Sword of France 2021.
A lot of June 1st and 3rd, really. We got the Elder Scrolls DLC came out on PC and Stadia June 1st. Operation Tango, you know what it is. Comes to PC, PS5, Xbox Series X. June 1st, you got Stonefly coming to PC, PS5, Xbox X, PS4, and Xbox and Switch, June 1st. Super Animal Royale, Brandon, don't get too excited. That came out June 1st.
Not real hostages. I'm not involved.
That's fair. We got the World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade Classic, coming to PC.
Fun fact about that: somebody's already cleared Karazhan.
I don't know what that is, but what?
Somebody hit 70 in one day, and there's already people clearing like in-game content for the raid, like because they're putting it out in patches. It's absolutely insane.
They got that. It's the World of Warcraft guy. You
need to get off the chair.
Yeah. What do we do now? We play the game. We got Hoko Life coming to PC June 2nd. We got the Magnificent Truffle Pigs coming to PC June 3rd. We got Pro Cycling Manager. Oh, you don't want to ride them bikes, but you gonna manage.
You want to ride the riders.
Yeah, that's coming out today for PC. We have the Tour de France 2021 coming to everything June 3rd. We got Winds of Change coming to Switch. That comes out today, folks. Get it. We got this. Phil, calm down. But we got DC Superhero Girls Teen Power. That comes out tomorrow. Slow it down, bro. I get it. We got Evergate. That is, but it comes out to just PS5. Little PS5 exclusive action. June 4th. We got the Persistence Enhanced coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X June 4th. We got Sniper Ghost Warrior. Contacts 2. Contracts. I'm dyslexic.
You're just gonna skip The Last Kids on Earth and the Staff of Doom coming out on PC, PS4, Xbox, and Switch tomorrow?
Oh my god, how could I, dude?
I don't know, man.
How could I?
I was really excited for Phil for a minute because the cover for Evergate hit me with a Wisp game, whatever, Phil.
Oh, Ori?
Yeah. The cover hit me with an Ori vibe, and then gameplay is the complete opposite. So
it'd be like that, bro. Last but not least, we got Mighty Goose, PC, PS4, Xbox, and Switch.
My nickname in high school.
Yeah. Well, we
went to high school together. I don't remember.
We got Ratchet and Clank next week, folks.
Yep. Also, we don't have Monday on here, but Necromunda Hired Gun is like a Doom style first-person shooter in the Warhammer universe. So it's a bit glitchy right now, but
yeah,
it's
the reviews
like,
are a little hurt.
I mean, it's like $30. So it'll get patched up. I'll probably get it on sale, but it's on my wish list. So.
I'll be glitchy for $30.
All right. Oh, and the No Man's Sky Prisms DLC dropped yesterday.
I stopped caring about that game a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't care.
I want to get
if this game dropped what it is now, day one, it would have been like these.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
But it didn't.
I know.
The guy's ambition was like,
you're gonna be able to meet your friends in any universe that are procedurally generated by this code that even I don't understand.
and then nobody could find their friend for like a year and a half, and then
Just say lied and you couldn't do it.
and then one dude found a friend. But,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Side note, Phil, that game is already on sale because it is Warhammer Skulls Festival, so every game is.
I mean, it was that game was before this whole Warhammer sale started. It was gonna be, it was on sale for pre-purchase for like the 15%. It's up until June 10th. You can get it for 15% off.
Oh my God, that's another week, folks. Another week. There'll never be a sale like this again.
Flying arm thing.
All right, what we got for this cheat code? We got a nice
Yeah, we'll have to fix Phil's camera though right off the bat. Though I'm gonna tell you that.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. Nah, it's just all of us.
Our cam. It's all of us.
Oh, we can't all be on it?
Hell no, it's just Phil's segment. He pays me the big
Get
bucks.
away!
There you go, Phil. It's your class.
Okay.
You need to bring the hot tub stream.
Well, in light of World of Warcraft Burning Crusade Classic, there's a ton of Easter eggs, and I don't want to list them all, but one thing Blizzard likes to do is put Easter eggs in their game. So if you're going back to it and you never really took the time to play it, you can find some of these, like Amelia Earhart and others. And then there's also one thing you'll need if it's your first time playing Burning Crusade, or WoW in general, is a leveling guide. There are a lot of them, but Wowhead has the best one.
Yep. Yeah,
But
it's
these two links will be there for you.
Yeah, we'll put those links in the description. If you're watching this on TikTok or Instagram, you gotta go to your YouTube to get the descriptions. I'm sorry, but yeah, if you're playing, the Burning Crusade, kudos to you. See you in the arena. If you use your use your Dark Portal Pass. If you bought that, you get a free level up. And you're already out there in Outworld doing the thing. But
Doing the thing.
coolio. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thanks everybody for
get the hype train rolling for E3.
watching, yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be nuts. That week's gonna be wild. It's gonna be a lot of videos to edit, but
Yeah, I'm excited.
It'll be nice. It's gonna be nice.
Hopefully it'll be nice. Yeah.
We'll see a lot of games that we're gonna see a lot of title screens for games that come out in 2030. But thank you everybody for watching. Make sure you check us out on all the socials. You'll see them on the ending screen. We appreciate you guys so much, and we'll see you next week.
So much.
Cool.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.